Hello guys, welcome back to YouTube channel. It's your boy Levi.
It's your girl Pauline.
And we
back with another video.
So guys, you requested for us for delivery and labor story. So here we go. So,
yeah, and it's not that long.
It's not that long, and it wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
it was smooth. Just a little things, and we sorted it out immediately.
Yeah, because we have seen you guys have concern because you didn't feel when I went to CS.
Yeah, so it was.
And we didn't tell you what happened, so we are here to clarify that.
Maybe it was on a Friday when we went for induction, but when we were told to go for induction, it was on date 25th. Okay, it was like this. We were told from our guy now, right?
Yeah.
So we were told to go on date 26th for induction, but we said let's wait for maybe labor and then we.
Yeah. So we slept overnight, and during that night, I had some contractions, one here and there, little ones. So I said maybe it might be nothing. It might be. It's called what?
It might maybe.
It's called, there's a name for that.
I don't know.
Okay, you know what? Those fake contractions, they're called something. Yeah. Hey, I forgot. So I had those contractions, but they were not that intense. So I decided let's sleep over it.
Let's have maybe give it time for maybe a day and then.
So in the morning, that's when I had the blood issue. You see?
Yeah.
I wake up and the bed, the way I was sleeping, it had blood. Even in my body, I had blood.
Before that, she did not even realize that she had maybe gotten the blood spot or not, so on. So I was the one who saw it. It was much. It's not that it wasn't that little.
It was much.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know why I didn't notice.
I don't know, because I was preparing to go to
work.
To work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was preparing to go to work.
I wanted to go to the washroom.
Yes.
That's when you realized.
And so before we were told to go on 26th, we waited for a day. Maybe we said let's wait for maybe 2 days to 3 days or throughout the day, and then we see what happens. Yeah. But as I was dressing up, preparing for work, and then all of a sudden, and then I saw the blood.
Yeah.
So
that's when we decided. Now we started having this conversation. Should we go or should we wait? What is? I've seen blood. What does this mean?
Yeah.
So we decided to go because my baby over here is like we should go.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what's happening, and because the pregnancy was harsh to me. I can say harsh. Yeah. It was not that smooth.
Yes.
And we didn't know what was happening, so we had to go. Yeah. So we had already packed our bags.
Yes, we already prepared. So
I just showered.
Yes.
Took the bags, and we took off to the hospital.
We were in that note that we were not prepared, but we were much prepared. So we knew that maybe in the course of this week, that week, or in the course of the days, we will be expecting our son.
Yeah.
So we were prepared.
Yeah.
So we left. We went to the hospital, and what happened to the hospital? Now what did we do?
Yeah. So when we went to the hospital, we went, and the nurse had to do me vaginal examination. I don't know. There's some. I guess it's called like that. So they had to look or to examine me how many centimeters I was open.
Yeah.
You see.
I guess
how far I was. But it was almost 1 centimeter. I was not that open, you see. Yeah. But I was to go on day 26 for induction. Because Yeah, you know, when you are given a date for induction, that means the labor is not coming and
your due days. So.
Yeah, it's over, you know. So all in all, we had to go for induction, you see.
Yeah.
But we were hoping for normal delivery. In our mind, we didn't know that we are going to do CS.
CS, yeah.
So this is how the induction went.
And before that, we knew that our baby had a cord.
Already we knew.
How do we call
it? The cord.
Turned once, right?
Yeah, once.
Yeah.
And we were told if it turns twice, possibility of
getting to CS, it's
getting a child by normal delivery, it will be it's hard, you see. Yeah. So we knew that we are going to, if it had turned, if the coil had turned once,
not the coil but
the cord. Sorry. Yeah. if the cord had turned once in our baby, we could have gotten our child there, normal delivery, you see. But I guess during the labor, the child coiled twice.
Now even the child.
And the labor prolonged. No, we are going to so fast.
Yeah, okay.
So after I was given vaginal examination, and we saw that I had just opened 1 centimeter. They prepared us for, it's called what?
Induction.
No.
Which one?
So after examination, the nurse told us now we'll be ready for admission.
Yeah, we were admitted. Yeah, it's a simple thing like that.
Anyway. So we had to be admitted. So we waited and they prepared us a room. We had already seen how rooms looks like before we had a hospital tour, and we saw that it's good. And we did our inquiry, and we decided we are going to get and to receive our baby at that hospital.
Yeah. So if you want to see their rooms, you can go to the back back video for labor and delivery.
Yeah.
The rooms were okay, they weren't bad.
Yeah, I like them because they had privacy, you see. And also, at least your partner you could have your partner or even one person to be in that room, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why we chose that hospital, because I knew that it will not be easy and I didn't want my partner to be there. So we had to settle for that, you see. And even the workers, the nurses, the doctors, and the clinical officers there.
Yeah.
It's called what? They are good. They have good heart, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they seem to know what they are doing. Yeah. That's the most important thing. So we were admitted, and then.
Then after that, my babe here was induced.
We started induction immediately. We didn't wait.
Yeah.
At around Sanane.
It wasn't Sanane, it was around 12.
12, babe?
It was
no.
1. It was 1.
You know, lunch was already served, babe. It couldn't be 1. I don't know.
It would be 1:30.
Okay, 1 something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't keep time. You know, I was nervous when I didn't look at time.
Because when we left here, it was 11:10. Yeah.
Okay.
Then we arrived at around 12:30. 12:30 we were induced. My babe was induced, and then it's the same thing. We were induced. We were together. We did the thing together. So after that, we waited for.
Let's wait for what? Wait. What? You are going very fast.
Okay.
The process of induction. How was it? You know, I have to talk about it. Today is a labor and delivery story.
I don't know.
Going so fast. So it came the time that the doctor came, and he was very good, by the way. He made me very comfortable.
What was his name?
I don't remember. Sorry, I don't remember the name. You'll be shocked that even the people who are in CS room, I'll go there. They introduce themselves, but even I cannot tell the name, because at that time, we reach there, I'll tell you the story.
Tell you the story.
Yeah, so I was not keen by him taking those names seriously. But he was so good. He made me very comfortable. Yeah, so even if I was, it's called what? I was nervous, but I knew that everything will be fine. So I was so ready also for this induction because we've seen already there is no other option. The child is overdue. I have to go for this induction, you see, because I wanted to get this baby via normal delivery. So yeah, we went for induction. And the process, guys, it was not easy. It was not easy. First, even I didn't tell you when I was being done vaginal examination, that when they put those fingers there, and it is not easy.
Imagine.
It's uncomfortable.
Okay.
It's not painful that much, but it's uncomfortable because you feel like the fingers are.
Yeah, without preparation, you know.
Without preparation,
that's not me. And that's not me.
Yeah.
Hey, my friend.
And
fingers. This bad. That's so bad.
Yeah. So anyway, you'll see if you watch the labor and delivery video, you'll see the equipment. I don't know those equipment that they use for induction. You'll see them there. There's that's something which looks like this.
It
the
is
metal
on our previous video.
When I saw that thing, I was so shocked and I was wondering. I asked the doctor whether if that thing is going to enter when he's doing induction, of which he had to do that because he had to open the cervix like this hole so that he can enter. Okay, we were done induction. The one we used balloon.
We listen, but we don't charge it.
Oh God.
Okay,
they had to put balloon.
Yeah.
Me, I didn't see that. I didn't want to see that balloon. I guess it was to enter then.
What I saw, it's something that it's not already. I don't know. It hadn't.
It was not full.
It wasn't full. I don't know how to say it, but it's okay. And then, so when they inserted it, then I don't know what happened. Yeah.
So we were to wait that balloon itoke yenyewe. Unaona kuna venye walifunga na weka kablada hapa. Guys, nilikuwa nasikia after nimesimama nilikuwa nasikia ni kama navutika hivi. Unaona like there's something pulling you like downwards.
It wasn't painful, right?
It was before ulikuwa unasikia umepuliwa but it's not painful. Unaona? Ulikuwa unasikia tu uncomfortable
but it didn't take that long, baby. It took only 5 minutes and then
the person was knowing what he was doing. Let me say that because akiweka deka very fast hata siku note it was uncomfortable hivyo tu akiliangu ilikuwa mbali. Then after nimesimama hata we were told to walk around then it will get out itself. The balloon will fall off out of the cervix.
And the balloon fall off
within few minutes.
Around 5 minutes it was
we saw blood when that thing fall. We saw blood. So, and that's when we called the doctor. Then we went back. And then I was done vaginal examination again.
It wasn't easy.
I didn't like those.
And I was there looking at my baby being 7 fingers open like this, and then the whole line, my friend, that's crazy.
I was ready for this. I was ready to see my baby on that day, you see. So I had to take it in. By the way, I tried.
Yeah.
So when that balloon comes out, you have a certain relief. I had a certain relief, you see. When the vaginal examination was done, I was 5 centimeters open.
Yeah,
you see?
5 centimeters.
Yeah, 5 centimeters, I remember. So now I had to walk now to do. Wait, before we reach there. What was your mind when that hook? I don't know. It's called a hook or what? That metal thing. And during that process, what was in your mind that time? So
for me, I was like, oh, this guy will hurt my baby anyway. So I was like, all of this thing so big, and then I know it's live.
But in my mind, I was like, that place is elastic.
Yeah, I wish if we you have your partner and then she's going to give birth, and if I wished that we were always being taught in school on how to put those things ourselves, because other person putting fingers on the other person's well, if that's crazy, man.
Also,
but it's okay, it's normal.
Also, I thank God that I didn't know what to expect. Yani that CS process, that induction process, because if I knew each and every process, I would be so nervous. You see? So things happened very fast because I didn't know what to expect. It happened so fast. Even putting that balloon inside, it was very fast. You see? But you are just nervous. There's uncomfortability. I can say that. But it's not comfortable, but it was not painful. That process of putting balloon inside was not painful. but by the way, before that balloon passed and it fall off, you told me that you felt like
I felt so bad.
He told me he felt like fainting.
You know, not that fainting, but I felt like there's a time you feel somebody like she's hurt, she's going pain, so you feel that thing. So I wasn't that scared that much.
Hey guys, so see, we have told you already the balloon fall off. I was done with tissue examination. I was 5 centimeters open. Now it's time for exercise, guys. We did exercise. We were walking there. Through the pavement.
Babe was like, oh my god.
Through the stairs.
Through the stairs, downstairs.
It was pain. Now I started experiencing labor.
Pain.
Serious labor and pain. Hey.
And
then, even before that, immediately after that, we were given we were given a syringe which had some water and I don't know what.
So that
for
is
pain, to bring pain.
We were being injected with, I don't know what they call it.
No, the one that you are given, you are told to give me, I don't know how many centimeters after, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours. The one you are giving me by the mouth.
Yeah, I don't know how they call
it was for labor pains, to bring the labor pain, you see. Yeah, I was given those, I don't know, after 2 hours or 3 hours.
After 2 hours.
I don't know.
I guess after 2 hours, and then you.
And also, they put me they had put me the drip. They were the one that. The
drip, yeah.
Yeah,
it's okay.
So I was given, So I was given the intravenous one here, and the mouth.
Yes.
Via the mouth after I don't know how many hours.
Yeah. Oh.
So we continue doing exercise. Now the hospital already, we have so many couples there. Actually that night there were
Sorry, I have to take this call.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Hello. Poa sana. Njema sana, labda yako. Okay, sawa, nitamwambia. Haya, kijana wangu ndako kwa job, alafu acha nimpigie, alafu ndio nini atakutengenezea, alafu utapitia tu. Haya, sawa.
I was telling them that during that night there was a lot of couples.
Yeah, they just come and go. They just come, they never go.
We are just there.
And then we are just there, my friend. We stayed there until it was 2. Now 2.
Wait. Well, then after some 3 hours, they did the examination. Yeah. Also, by that time they were coming to check my pressure, blood pressure, like that. You see. So then they did a tissue examination again, and I was 7 centimeters. You see.
Imagine. 7
centimeters. We continue laboring, doing exercise with my babe here. We were doing sports. Going up the stairs, walking, you see, you are just told to do exercise, and then we are just doing this exactly the
same thing. And the toughest now thing came. It was.
No, I was not opening.
You are not opening now.
We were 7 centimeters. It was not proceeding or drips. You see, all those for labor. It was not opening anymore. Yeah. I was doing exercise, so the labor prolonged, you see. So they had to, also wakanitoboa maji. I don't know what to say it. Wakanitoboa maji, you see.
Yeah.
Ndio bado labor ifast, unaona. After kunitoboa maji, that's when we realized that the baby had pooped. Now you see another thing has come up.
Yeah.
The baby had already pooped. So they had to give me drips again for
to clean up for
the meconium,
the
that
mess, the
yeah,
shit,
the poop.
the mess, the poop.
Yeah.
That guy was,
and he was very fast to do.
Was very fast to do such.
So hata kunitoboa hiyo maji, it was not that painful the way I thought in my mind. It was uncomfortable, yes, a bit of pain, but it was not that too much.
Yeah.
So I was given drips. The drips that I was given that night, even I was Madam Drips that day.
Yeah, it's around, even we can't count.
I don't know how many bottles.
Anyway. Bottles.
I know what I'm doing. I don't know how many bottles, guys.
There were many.
Yeah.
I didn't count them. I was nervous. I was like, oh, we haven't received our son.
Hey, the hours are, I don't
has
know.
pooped in the stomach, so we don't.
I even stopped counting the hours.
Now
I'm getting tired, guys. I'm getting tired. My lips are getting so dry.
And then now there's this nurse coming on telling us do exercise now. You are ready. You are ready to.
The nurse.
Yeah, the nurse.
The nurse.
Telling us do
she was friendly
exercise.
anyway.
Yes, she was friendly. But now the problem is.
No, wait. She wanted to rub my back, but oh my God. Me, when I was laboring, even my partner was that I didn't want to be rubbed.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be held. I was holding his hand like this, and I was going like this.
I was very tired that day. I was exhausted.
Oh my God.
So exhausted.
I didn't want any rub. Even him, I was telling him I don't want to be rubbed. I was feeling bad.
Yeah.
And don't forget that I'm laboring this time, and I'm still spitting. You know, the spitting was a big highlight.
So I had to carry what we call this
the tumbler.
The tumblers.
He has the tumbler. I'm spitting, and he has the water
was crazy.
And then when I'm laboring, I was just
imagine my hand was like
I was squeezing
the pillows. I don't know how to call them.
But you did a good job. You understood how I wanted to labor. By labor, but I thought that I'll want the kusuguliwa one, but
yeah.
Don't rub my back.
Since she conceived, so
wait.
No, let me tell you. So from the beginning when she conceived, so the pregnancy wasn't that easy. It was that intense. It wasn't that easy. It was vomiting,
spitting 24 hours. It's not like if you feel like you are nauseous, you spit. No, even if you are not nauseous.
And concerning about food, she never ate that much food because even that eating, it came to that third trimester.
Yeah.
You know?
First and second trimester, yes. I did not like food. Not like even I would eat and vomit everything. So
I was scared that my baby won't, our son won't be that big, but we were. So it wasn't that. I was shocked that our son was bigger, even bigger. So that was crazy, man. That's the work of God. Yeah, actually, we thank Him for that. So as we proceeded now with the nurse. Yeah, the nurse came. She was helpful. She was trying to help me. She was telling me to squat. Yeah, you also squat with me, by the way. Yeah, but you know what was happening that time? I was feeling sometimes pressure, like the baby is going to come, then it disappears. You see, we squat and it's. Then I started telling my babe, now I guess I'll take that CS. Yeah. Even before we were requested to take that CS, the labor was so prolonged that I started saying I want to go for CS, but he was telling me no, let's continue that the baby will be here with him and that nurse. So in that situation, process. We didn't all in that process. We didn't know that already. Now we can't get the baby in normal delivery. Yeah, and when they examined us another time for vaginal examination, I'm still 7 centimeters, guys. Yeah, that's the labor is not proceeding. The cervix is not opening. This is due because they said that I had edema. You see, cervix edema. So when you know when the water accumulates the cervix, even if it's opening, the water is accumulating, and the head cannot. It swells now. Yeah. It's not I don't know. So during that thing and all those situations, things, we cannot say everything. Yeah. So it didn't. We don't know that is now the cervix cannot open. It didn't anymore. Proceed to open. Even if it opened, you know it's swelling. You can't even identify it. You say. Yeah. So they booked us for emergency CS. This time I'm so tired.
The contraction are intense, you see.
Intense. Now you want to
so
push,
intense, you're feeling you to push. What?
So that's when we come across with the one in charge for CSs, and there's one of this doctor. I don't know what's her name. So I was I was harsh sometimes. It came
It's
that
a nurse.
it's a nurse. She's a nurse,
Uh-huh.
and now this time. Now we are at the waiting room, waiting for somebody to get out.
Yeah, there was another person
on
the
CS.
Yeah, and you know we have an emergency also. We all want to enter the same service.
So, and I'm asking this nurse, my baby here is at pain. Now she's at pain, and my baby is at risk. So we need an immediate, it's like an emergency. But the nurse telling me that, you have to wait, there's someone inside. And then I'm like, you don't have enough doctors. That's what came to my mind. Why don't you even book another doctor so that we can have another CS? So tulijamiana, by the way. I was so harsh, and then I'm telling her that now it's now ridiculous, because at the end of the day you cannot tell me it's the same doctor who is at the CS. But I understood them.
And then the CS, in case it's one person at a time. But you know, now you are frustrated.
Yeah,
now
I was
you are
frustrated,
anxious.
yeah.
I was in pain, but I was in pain. Even I was not speaking. I left him to talk, to do what they're talking. Now I'm so tired.
So I rushed them, and then they said that now I couldn't enter even the CS room, because I was that harsh.
Yeah.
So they told me to wait.
Yeah.
And then
he was told to wait outside, and we understood that because he was now. Ni kama ulikuwa uko.
I was your lives were in danger, so I needed you to be safe, and the baby to be safe. I know how you conceived, and then the struggle with the pregnancy. So I didn't want anything to happen. So that's why I was so harsh to them, so that they can book for me quick. And then
now the person who was there.
Yeah, she became my friend.
She was not bad. You know, it's not only the rules. Yeah. You know, you're supposed to follow the rules and whatever. And they are just like that. They are just like that. The nurses are just like that. You cannot.
And I'm like that also.
And him is like that. He stand on business anyway. So me, I was just there laboring. I was just pulling him. He's talking, but I was like this.
So I
was just told to do like this, but even like.
I was so exhausted too. Even since morning, I haven't even sat down. She was admitted to the CS room now, so that one I wasn't allowed to enter to the nursing, to the CS room actually. So I never went inside. So she's the one who experienced the room. How was the room there?
So the time came, I was taken to CS. Yeah, so the inside, the only thing that I could focus on is on the ceiling and the lights that were those big lights that usually faces when the person is being operated. Yeah. So when I went there, all of those medics were inside. They introduced themselves, of which I don't remember their names. Sorry for that. Yeah. But they did. At least they introduced themselves.
You know, there's someone who asked that question in the comment section.
Yeah.
I even told him I'll go and confirm. I didn't know. It was intense. I was really scared when she entered the room. So I was scared. I was like, oh, their lives are in danger. So I need them to be alive. So I really remained praying for them.
Yeah, guys. So they introduced themselves. Then I was told to, first of all, when I entered there, I was told to sit on the bed. Yeah, so it has 2 stairs. Like you just step 2 stairs, then you sit down. You sit when your hands are placed like this. Then you should be steady. Then you don't shake. You get.
Yeah, I get it.
Then when I was staying like that, a certain contraction came. It was so strong. You know, I'm not yet sedated. I don't know how to sedate. Yeah, that one. I was not yet numbed. You get. So there's that contraction that came. It was so strong. I knew that. I told the doctors to just wait. You know, they were ready with that
big sandal.
That big needle. Yeah, the long one that usually sedates somebody from the waist downwards. Yeah, I told them you should wait. You should wait until that contraction is over. Hey, it was so strong. They waited. The good thing, they waited until that contraction was over, and then they asked me, "Is the contraction over?" I told them yes. That's when they injected me with that needle, the big needle. Anyway, they did a good job because they didn't waste any time. That doctor just injected me, and the pain just gone away. You know, I was so much in pain. I was just relieved, and then I lay down in that bed, and there was like that BP machine. So this hand was monitoring my BP, and they came and they pricked to remove some blood. I don't know what they were doing with it. Anyway, medic issues. Yeah. Then there was music. They played music. They told me that. They played some music. I don't know for which purpose. I don't know if this to calm people mind or what.
Maybe to make you forget everything that happened.
And relax, maybe.
Yeah.
So I thought, because I'm not in pain anymore and I have delivered for all thought maybe I should sleep. When I went to close my eyes like this, I was told, open those eyes, don't close. Okay, then I faced the ceiling throat. And those doctors who are operating, then operation started. Yeah, that's when, you know, I usually don't hear what's happening. You feel being touched a little bit, but you don't even feel the pain, and you don't understand what's happening. You get?
Yeah.
So I was there late looking at the ceiling. After a few minutes, I hear them like they are pulling me. Yeah, you feel like when you are being being shaken even. Yeah, it's like they were pulling the baby. Then I had the baby cry only once, and then I knew, this is it. The baby cried once, and then they confirmed the gender to me. The baby was placed on a weighing machine. They weighed. They told me the baby is weighing 3.5 kg, and my heart just, I was joyed at least because the baby, I was happy that the baby is 3.5, so the baby was not to undergo NBU. Yeah,
you know, since there's a video we did that my babes, she didn't even eat that much the first trimester and the second trimester, but the third ate a little bit of it. But we were wondering, how did that son grow the stomach? And na my babes kuwa na tumbo kabisa, it wasn't that big, it was that small. So we were wondering whether is it small?
Actually, my baby bump was not that large. Actually, even I was wondering, why is the baby?
Even no one could notice that you were pregnant.
Even when people usually asked me which trimester I was when I was going to salon, maybe to make my hair and whatever. You couldn't tell me. You couldn't tell I was in that trimester. Anyways, that aside. Yeah. So the baby was given vitamin K and certain medicine for eyes.
Yeah.
And the baby started being dressed by the nurses. And that nurse she was a good nurse.
Yeah,
she tried.
She tried.
It's only that I didn't want help for being wrapped up the back. You get? Yeah, but of course she was doing her job.
Yeah.
So they were dressing the baby there. Yeah. And then the surgeons that were operating on me, when they were stitching me up, that's when the baby was being dressed there. In a few minutes, I was already done, but they were giving me stories like how many babies
my baby told me that told me that the baby was into that having those.
The baby was so clean.
He was so clean. So
he didn't have those white stuffs.
Yeah.
I don't know. Very clean. Even I wondered.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So I don't know whether he grew at that moment, and then it changed all of a sudden. It was so big then, man. Yeah. So after that, I don't know what happened. And then what
So
happened?
they were stitching me up. They were telling me that now I should wait at least 2 to 3 years before I have another baby because already I've proved that I'm fertile. All those funny stories.
So they were just keeping you busy.
Yeah,
so
I
that you
guess
can
so.
forget everything that has happened.
Also on your side, what was happening?
So on my side, I was shocked, I was scared, I was waiting for you guys to be alive. I'm praying for you. It's a scary moment. Your wife or your babes has gone to the theater room or CS. Now you can imagine now. It's 50-50 by the way.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's 50-50, sometimes it's maybe the baby might die, or maybe the shindwe, maybe the yeah. So I was like, I need to pray for them. I need to have that a strong heart, that so that when they come, they be alive. So after I heard that the baby is fine, and then my girl, she's fine. I was called down. Actually, I was down there waiting. I didn't go up. I left even my phone on the desk, and then came back to downstairs. I was actually downstairs.
No, before you reach where that I was out.
Yeah.
So the time came when I'm already done and they have to transfer me from that operating bed. They had to transfer me from that bed where I was being operated on to another bed that is movable. You get the movable one to go to another room. You get. Now that's the time I knew now I have undergone a major surgery where they had to lift me up like a log of wood from one bed to another.
To another. So you
see those
imagine.
Movies, whatever happened in emergencies, that a person comes having a sudden, you get.
Yeah.
Then I was lifted like that. I couldn't hear my body, like I couldn't feel my body from the waist downwards. You get. Yeah. So then I was discharged from that theater to another room.
Yeah.
That's when my baby was called to come see me. I'm a baby.
Yeah, the baby was fine. Mom was fine. They were pretty. My son's so handsome anyway.
Yeah,
he is handsome.
I can't wait to reveal his face.
So
Anyway.
he is very handsome, and we'll just let you we'll give you the name after that. So after that, the nurses helped us to breastfeed.
To initiate
breastfeeding.
Yeah.
I saw them touching them here, tap, and then the legs.
To make them to stay awake.
Yeah, to stay awake. And plus,
also you helped me to initiate breastfeeding because they just demonstrated and
also
you made
helpful,
it. You made it happen because I was sleeping while facing upwards. So you had to bring the baby near me. So I tried. And the baby used to breastfeed just a small one.
Then he leaves. Then I guess he was tired because since the labor started at 8 early in the morning, we delivered him the following day, 24 hours. So it means it's 24 hours because it's from 8.
Not 24 hours.
Not that much to complete 24 hours, but let's say 19, 18 hours.
Maybe 20, I don't know.
Yeah,
somewhere
maybe
around
20
there.
hours. Yeah, 20 hours. Because since 8 to 5.
The labor should be counted when you start contracting. Yeah, it's almost 24 hours. Actually. 24 hours. It's almost 24 hours. Anyway,
so
guys,
he was so tired anyway.
Yeah.
So we were happy. We received a baby.
5 in the morning.
Yeah.
The 28th September. That's when we received our bundle of joy.
Yeah, and then my phone got lost. But anyway, that was crazy, man. I left the room open because we had our private room. It was private, and then the room was. I left it open. I didn't close it. Even if I closed it,
the doors they don't have locks.
So they are just
anybody could enter.
I guess they were all being repaired also. I don't know. So that's what happened.
So guys, whenever you go to any hospital, take care of your property.
Yes, take care of your properties. Yeah. And hospital also, there's someone who also lost. My friend of mine also lost the same case. When you leave your things somewhere, you need to keep them because at the end of the day, we are different people. Yeah, you don't know whether it's you or you also lost it somewhere. So It's good to keep you.
Guys, in most cases when you know, like when you're going to the hospital, your mind is everywhere. You get most like that time we are going to stairs and all those. Your mind is everywhere. So guys, just take care of your properties. Yeah.
So that is it. We were grateful, and then we were discharged on Monday or Sunday.
No, wait.
Yeah.
Now you know I'm in another room. Guys, we were given a room upstairs, but I had to come downstairs for CS. Okay. So I was in another room before. After I was discharged from theater, they hold me in another room. After 6 hours, that's when I was supposed to stand up, walk. Guys, it was not that easy. So my baby, I was given up my baby. Our baby. Okay. Yeah, you are given our son. Then you went with him upstairs. Then the nurse told me now it's time to wake up. That I should roll on my side. Now she had to struggle to wake up alone with no help. Even I told the nurse, they knew. Please help me. She told me, you are supposed, now you should be, we are training you on how to be independent, that you should be able to walk, to stand up, to wake up alone, walk alone. You get. I understood, by the way, because it was very important. And they knew that if I could be there, you could have helped me. Yes. Yeah, so that's what happened. Yeah, so I rolled on my left side. I supported myself with this, whatever. When I stood, guys, I felt like my organs, they are going to spill down, get out of my body. Hey, it was not easy. You feel, then I was so light. And I was not spitting anymore. I was so happy, guys. That was the first thing you realized, right? Yeah, it's no spitting. After I also realized that when I came to that room that you were. Because I was just lying like this and I didn't have any tumbler near me. During pregnancy, I would walk with tumbler. I was the tumbler holder. Tumbler holder. So it was that hard, by the way. So it is. When you have your woman, sometimes just take care of them. Sometimes also it's good when they are pregnant, mostly. Yeah, it's good that you're around you, so it's how painful, women undergo. You know, you are not alone. There were other couples around. Even that night they were giving birth, and all of them they had support from their partners, or even they have extra one person. But so when your wife or woman is going to their labor alone, sometimes. Imagine she will go there, but she will be seeing other couples there supporting each other, and then like she's alone, laboring alone. I know there are those people who want to go alone. It's okay, but if your wife or woman request, please take me, please go with her. It's not easy, even for moral support. So that is it. We went back to our room. The baby now started the drama. He didn't want to listen. He was crying. He was there and there. Then you know I'm supposed to breastfeed. And he's not attaching to the nipple. I don't know that. So I need to help. Large or what? So I was trying to help. But so nurses come. Why is baby crying? You don't feed them, breastfeed them. And then I've just delivered that baby. I have a scar, and then there is that. You're the first mom. I am first mom. I don't know what to do. Then there is this tape. I don't know. Whatever. Plus that it's wrapping the wound and whatever. God. Now you're supposed even to sit down was a problem. I could just go like this because even my legs were swollen a lot. Even standing was a problem, but at least I tried. So you're supposed to breastfeed in that condition. You get. Yeah. It's not easy like the way I see other normal mom delivering and breastfeeding comfortably immediately. Now there is a struggle. Yeah, we overcome it and we say thank you. Yeah, and then sisters to my babes here, they came. Yeah. And then they helped me in one, two ideas. They talked to me. I was at least relaxed. We were relieved, and then the following day. That's when we were going home. Yeah, we delivered these, like today, they came the same day. Nancy came the same day. They came the same. They came the same day? Yeah, they came the same day. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. It was so quick anyway. Yeah, so we say thank you because of the nurses who are working there, all the medics. Yeah, you are so good, very professional.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Thank you. You made our delivery story to be at least good. We didn't have bad experiences.
Yeah, we didn't have just a little, but that obvious happens. It happens. So, the following, it was the
after 2 days we were
after
discharged,
2 days we were
guys.
discharged, and then the baby didn't want to come home.
Yeah, we were going to get out of the door,
and then the baby started crying.
Then we go back. I
went back. We tried to breastfeed for a few
so that we can step out.
Then we stepped out. So it's when we came back home.
After we came home, actually it was even best. The child relaxed. He was not crying so much. Even if he was crying, that's normal, but not too much. You get?
Yeah, but
now
that week he was so calm.
Yeah.
That crazy
only
cries.
when he wakes up at night, he cry a bit and then he breastfeed, but not that much. It was not that.
But the problem was breastfeeding. Now the problem was attaching the other breast. So we were like, oh, maybe he doesn't get enough.
But to me, I was sure that the baby is getting enough milk sometimes because the stomach is small. Yeah, it can only accommodate
a little bit. So now he is a grown man. So
guys, 28th of January, he'll be turning 4 months, guys. Yeah. He has grown to be a cute, handsome man.
So guys, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell.
Thank you for watching. And those who are new, those who are subscribing, welcome. Welcome, and feel free to comment whatever thing you feel like and suggest the content that you would like seeing next.